Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Okay, we're taking a live look right now. We're waiting for snowflakes.
I think everybody is waiting. Lila was so amped up. She was like, how cold is it going to be? And I said, cold enough for it to snow. And she was like, well, how much snow? And I said, I don't know yet. I don't know. We don't know the thing yet.
But we're watching. This is Seven Springs, by the way. If you're wondering what we're looking at, we're looking live to see whether they're getting any snowflakes there. We've been told that there's a few flakes falling.
Okay. And once it gets cold enough, they can start pumping out the snow machines.
Oh, yeah.
So that's coming too.
They know what they're doing there at Seven Springs. It's part of the service they provide.
And was it last year that they had very little snow? I think we had like a very mild winter, so even making snow was an issue last year.
It became difficult. But yeah, everyone's talking about it. It's like our first dose of winter. Yeah. Apparently some areas are going to get a little more snow. We may not see very much here, but stay tuned because we're going to keep you updated.
I heard, when I walked into the studio, I heard Trey say 9 to 12 inches, and I said, what?
What?
And then I realized it wasn't like in the direct city of Pittsburgh.
It's like Garrett County, Maryland, you know, where they're in for the snow. They're ready for it.
They're used to it.
Yeah, they're used to it.
I'm so happy that you're back because you missed something so special yesterday.
I'm so glad you saved me a slice of each.
We have pies. In fact, someone was walking around eating it yesterday, and I said,
put that down.
David that's not David's, is it? Please don't take David's pie.
Back up from the cheesecake. Yeah, so the New York Cheesecake Company, we love this.
We do.
They designed 2 cheesecakes. They're supposed to match our personalities. Right. One for David and one for Heather. And so they've come up with this. And what we really, really love is 100% of the profit from these 2 goes to the KDKA TV Turkey Fund. We just adore that they want to do that.
And they knew you're going to pick up mine first to try. Yep. And if you remember, the first time they joined us on PTL, he brought in a bunch, like a huge spread of different
they were all so good.
The one that I absolutely fell in love with, which a lot of you went out and actually ordered, was their cinnamon roll cheesecake. Yep. So he knew how much I love cinnamon rolls. So this is a nod to that.
So this is like a riff on that.
Yeah.
So explain to the people what's in it.
Okay, so that is the Cinnamon Dream. It's snickerdoodle crust sprinkled with cinnamon sugar, vanilla bean cheesecake swirled with brown sugar cinnamon, topped with maple cream cheese frosting. Are you getting all of it?
I'm getting all of it. Everything. It's funny, as you were saying it, like my brain was registering each taste.
Each layer.
As you were saying it. Yeah. Oh, and it really, it packs a wallop of sweet and cinnamon.
You're getting it all, right? Now,
really
I will tell you.
Okay, that's really good.
As much as I love this, I adored yours.
Oh.
Because
well, tell me more.
You know I'm basic. And so
you're not basic.
You know, like that joke, like you're basic, like you like the pumpkin spice lattes, like I love this is a dream.
All right, and so they concocted this. It is ginger snap crust, which I've talked about how much I love ginger snaps. It has the pumpkin spice cheesecake topped with cream cheese frosting, infused with espresso, dusted with cinnamon on top. I cannot wait to try this.
Wait until you try. It is so creamy.
Excited.
I actually am jealous that you get that first bite, because when I had that first bite, I thought, oh, I know, right? Actually, give me this fork.
Wow.
You're not sick, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
You know what? I think it's so funny, too. My producer, Maria, was so scientific about it. She gave me a separate fork for, oh, no, that was a fork for you. I thought she gave me a separate fork for each. Hear me thinking it's all about me. It's not.
Well, that's a change from every day.
I'm just going to keep eating this cheesecake. Oh, my. So anyway, we have a link how you can order the cheesecakes on our website, pittsburghlive.com.
I know, but they're very good, right?
They're awesome.
That's okay. I'll use yours. What's yours is mine. We're basically the same.
I used different forks because I thought she wants like
separate
a perfect taste test. Like not have any portion of the, and here it was your fork. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I tried them yesterday, so it's totally fine. I just wanted another bite of yours because it was so good. All right, so yeah, we'll have all the information. You can see it on your screen right now. Go to PittsburghTodayLive.com. We'll link you up. And speaking of being online, so every morning I get a bunch of newsletters. I'm sure much like you at home.
Right.
Like I get the New York Times newsletter, I get the City Paper newsletter, I get the Pittsburgh Magazine newsletter, and I'm scrolling through 2 days ago.
Yeah. And there was something familiar.
There was something familiar. I was like, hey, I know those people, because it's me.
So they picked an Instagram post of the day, and it was Heather Abraham's post from when we did the taping last Friday at your house.
It was so wonderful.
So this is our special, Heather and David home for the holidays. So we've convinced our husbands, Frankie and Gary, to go on TV and make some of their recipes.
Yeah.
This was so much fun. We cannot wait to show it to you. And you know what? We really appreciate Pittsburgh Magazine noticing.
And
like the
noticing.
picture. Yeah.
And the shout out. It was really cool to see. Honestly, though, I don't know how we pulled that off. I'm still in a tizzy. It's been a week, and I still don't know.
I can't wait to watch it.
But you've seen some of it. And
I saw some of it.
There's, if there's time for it, at the end of the hour, there is the most fantastic blooper reel that was ever created.
We have to have time.
Did you watch it?
No, I've not seen the blooper part. I've heard about it. There's talk about the bloopers.
It is.
Yes. And there are probably plenty of them. So stay tuned over the holidays because the special is going to air Thanksgiving Day at 9 a.m. and then again on the day after on Black Friday at 3 p.m.
You know what? Actually, I don't think it is running that day. I just got word.
Oh, you got an update.
I got an update. So it is going to air later in December on Talk Pittsburgh, but it won't air that day.
Okay.
So
all right.
Definitely
updated information.
Just gonna get it. Just on Thanksgiving on PTL, and we'll get more information for you for Talk Pittsburgh.
That's what you got to do. You got to hold your ear like this, like I'm just getting it. Right. Oh, I can hear her. Yeah. All right. We need to talk about this because we have ideas. I think this is a great idea. Pittsburgh's version of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and it's all coming together. It's going to be at the Terminal Building in the Strip, and they say that area is perfect because they want to have a 5-block stretch of bronze stars from Pittsburgh celebrities.
Yes, and so I immediately thought, like, you know?
No, I thought you.
But when I read further into this, they are looking for people who have had a bigger impact outside of the city of Pittsburgh.
Absolutely.
So it has to be someone that's like notable to people who don't even live here.
And we have a good list. I mean, when you think about it, Jeff Goldblum, Michael Keaton,
Billy
Gardell, Christina Aguilera, August Wilson. I mean, really impactful in so many different ways. And so I think this is a great idea. And then sports stars, too.
Yeah.
You add them to the list, you're going to, 5 blocks, we're going to fill this up.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting. And I wonder the steps that they'll do. Are they doing, is it 10 the first?
Yes, they want to induct 10 the first year. And I think starting in January, they want to hear nominations. And then they'll add more each year.
I think this is great.
I think it's a fantastic idea, and I do think there's so many Pittsburgh, celebrities with Pittsburgh connections or have actually grown up here, you know.
Do we think that they're also going to do the handprints? Isn't that what they do? Do they do that on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Well, they do it in front of the Grauman's Chinese Theater. Am I saying that right? They have prints there.
Okay.
Now, I don't know that the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I think, just has the stars.
It's just the stars.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, we could ask them. I mean, while they're in town, for the induction ceremony or whatever, just ask Michael Keaton, hey, we have some wet cement. Would you put your hands in this?
We won't steal your fingerprints, we promise.
That's what we'll do. We'll show up with have you seen the I Love Lucy episode where they try to get, oh my gosh, and then they have this big slab of concrete and they keep getting it smashed and ruined, and anyhow, it's a good one.
I missed that one. I missed that one.
There's plenty of time to catch up.
This is one of your all-time favorite celebrities, Betty White.
I mean, no Pittsburgh connection, but we just had to mention this because I love it. The post office is going to honor her with a stamp. It's been nearly 3 years since she passed away.
I can't believe it. Was it New Year's Eve? New Year's Day?
It was, because I remember we were getting ready to, it was New Year's Eve, because we were getting ready to do the New Year's Eve show, and you wanted to break the news to me gingerly because...
Did I do it gingerly?
You did.
Okay,
I already knew at that point.
Okay.
But, you were concerned. Is David going to be okay?
Are you going to be okay?
Is he going to be able to go on TV? me. She was just shy of turning 100.
I know.
And I just think she is the Postal Service says she's an American icon, and they're absolutely correct.
Also, can we get you on a stamp?
No, what are you talking about?
Do they do regional collections of stamps? I just
No,
feel
they
like
don't.
They don't. Regional collections.
Right. As part of our regional collection,
We'll just have
you can
David
get
like
Heather
this.
and David.
Just like this on the stamp. Why not? I want to see it.
Oh my gosh, that would be hysterical.
So the new Wicked movie officially comes out tomorrow, but so many people have already seen the sneak. In fact, I heard from a friend who said that it was life-changing.
I think I overheard the same friend talking about this in the newsroom. And she said she got emotional sometimes, too.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, there are sneak peeks, more of them this evening. It officially comes out tomorrow. And, of course, this is the first part. It's a two-parter. The second part comes out next year. But from everything I'm hearing, part one, in and of itself, is spectacular.
My whole thing on this is I feel like don't do that to your audience. You are living in a time of instant gratification. If you want me to wait a year and a half to go see the second part,
no, it's not going to be a year and a half. It's just a year.
That's what you think.
No, because they say they want it out for Thanksgiving for next year.
That's so
they
long
have a
away.
Target. It is really long away.
I'll be 41 years old by then. Wait, will I? Yes. How old am I? I'm still 40, right?
If you don't know.
Isn't that what happens after
It doesn't
you turn
really.
40? It doesn't matter anymore.
I don't know.
You just hit the tens, like the decade is what you remember then after that.
True. I'm somewhere in the 40s. Yeah. Here's the other thing. AMC theaters reminding people to be quiet. So they're apparently playing a 30-second reminder before the film that silence is golden, and that includes singing. I feel like this is targeted for people like us, who they don't want in their theater ruining the movie for everyone else.
Singing along. Well, actually, I saw a really funny video from someone posted on Instagram, and she said, if you are not a former musical kid, do not go see this movie in the first couple of weeks of it opening, because all of the theater kids, all the former theater kids are going to be at the movie theater singing along.
Oh, singing along.
And if you want to actually watch it and hear, Ariana Grande belting out the tunes, you're not going to get to hear that.
Yeah, well,
so
that's
wait.
apparently what they're trying to guard against. But it is, I remember one concert we were at, and it was in Las Vegas, and it was a Cher concert, and there was a row of people behind us who were standing, I get it, it's a concert, you're into the music, and that's, I think, how people are going to feel about Wicked. But they were singing so loudly.
Yeah.
We couldn't even hear Cher. It was like, is Cher even, plus our seats were so far back, we could just, it was like, is that really Cher?
Her.
Is that a stunt double? I don't know. But anyway, they're trying to keep people from singing at Wicked. I don't know. I'm just excited to see it. I think it's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
All right, today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and you know what that means.
It means it's time for the Friday free-for-roll. We're going to answer all of your questions tomorrow, or not all.
We'll get to as many as we can.
Several
We
of
talk
them.
a lot. Sometimes it eats up time. All right.